from Miami. Here. There he is. Good morning. Oh, I think you're on mute there.
Yep, I got it off.
There we go. All right. If you have a question for Coach, go ahead and use the raise hand tool. If you need access to record, let me know that as well. We'll go first to Donald Wine.
Thank you. Bill, thanks for your time this morning. First off, just general thoughts. You've gotten to look at Duke once this year. What adjustments do you make for playing them at home this time around?
Play better. Obviously they're very, very good. They do so many things on both ends of the floor that are challenging for your team. Again, we got to just concentrate on playing as well as we can play. If we do that, we'll give ourselves a chance. Their size, I think, is really the thing that stands out when you look at Duke, and it allows them to do so many things defensively. And they're such a good passing team, which makes their offense go at an incredibly high level. And so they present lots of challenges.
Michelle Kaufman, go ahead.
Hey, Bill, we're both off mute. We've we've gotten a little better, right?
We've mastered it. We've mastered it. So.
We've mastered it. Yeah, at the end of the season, unfortunately. I have a couple of questions, if you don't mind. One is I wanted to ask about Matt Cleveland, how he's doing, his health, if you think he'll be available. And number two, about how are you handling the distractions of all of this talk about, the next coach and all this stuff? How do you, as a coaching staff and the players, block that out when there's, so much swirling around about that? Thank you.
Yeah, well, first of all, Matt, I'm not sure what his status is, to be honest. We had a walkthrough yesterday. He was there, but he didn't participate. So I think his ankle is still bothering him. We have practice today. We'll kind of find out a little bit more if he's able to practice.
When did he injure that?
Apparently against Florida State, he rolled the ankle.
Okay.
And so, again, it's really up in the air, and I don't have really a lot of knowledge about the situation. And so, we can only hope for the best. And if he's there, that's great because he's obviously a very good player. But if he's not, then, other guys got to step up. Distractions, again, we don't talk about it as a staff or as a team with the players. I'm sure they're hearing all the stuff. It's impossible not to. But we got to focus on our job at hand. We've talked to the kids about staying focused. And that's the kind of mentality we took a while ago. Is just, again, we go day by day, game by game. All these guys want to play basketball in the future, whether it's, freshmen and sophomores playing here or somewhere else, or upperclassmen who are going on to play overseas or maybe in the NBA. So we all have a job to do, and we continue to focus on doing our job and try to, again, there's always outside noise. And so we got to continue to try to block that out and be as focused and prepared as we possibly can.
Can I just ask about the timing? I mean, we just spoke to John Shire and I asked him, and, the timing is really not good for either program, for his coaching staff or your coaching staff. Can you just talk about how do you think this, have you ever seen a situation? I guess crazy things happen in basketball, but the season isn't over. And, why would there already be negotiations going on between the university and another coach at this point in the season?
Well, again, not knowing, what's going on with everything. And again, I think everything right now is still conjecture and rumors. I'm not sure that there's been anything definitive. I don't think that, anyone is happy with the timing of this leak or whatever it is. But again, it's unfortunate. But again, in our business, there's always rumors. There's always stuff circulating, and so you can't control the time. And again, all we can control is what we can control.
Thank you.
Go back to Donald Wine.
Thank you. And, over the last 10 games since you played Duke, you've tinkered with your starting five quite a bit, but the past two wins that you've had, you had the same lineup of Cleveland, Kidd, Bethea, Ugochukwu, and Johnson. I know you said Matt is questionable for tomorrow, but what about that lineup has been working for you, and who do you turn to if Matt can't go?
Yeah, I think that lineup started to develop some chemistry. Even in the games we lost, I think we played well when we were competitive. We kind of had a rotation going, and it's unfortunate when Matt goes down because, our team is again. This is a long, long year, and it took a while for us to even figure out who we were and how we could have any success at all. And now we have that. We're competitive, and Matt goes down. He's your leading scorer, one of your best defenders, and so. AJ Stan McCray had a good game on Saturday, so we'll hope that he can continue that. But our freshmen got to be play well. We have about 8 guys we play. 3 of those guys are freshmen, and they have to play well for us to have a chance. It's that simple.
Back to Michelle.
I'm back. One more. How much does it motivate guys, do you think, playing against a team like Duke? They're obviously playing really well this year and they have all the tradition they have. Do you think that guys, does it help with motivating players when they've got a team like that coming into the Watsco Center, and what kind of atmosphere you're expecting? Usually a lot of fans come out for that game too.
Yeah, I think that, if you can't be up to play Duke, then you probably shouldn't be playing basketball, right? Obviously tradition speaks for itself, what they've been able to accomplish, the kind of team they have this year. Again, it's arguably the best team in the country. So again, I don't think there'll have to be any extra motivational tactics to play Duke. It'll probably be our best crowd of the year. Again, now, how many of those people are here to see Cooper Flag? I think that's part of it. But again, I think our guys will be excited and ready to play. We just got to execute. That's the most important thing for us.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Bill? Bill, I think we're good. Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Appreciate the time as always. We'll see you
Thanks.
soon.